We started the light.
Really?
Thank you.
Are you ready?
No, I'm just letting the group know that. Sorry.
I'm being very appropriate. Thank you for the notice.
You're welcome.
Oh, I was like, where did you? Oh, nice.
Hello.
I that would be great.
Oh, Brad, it's nice to see you again. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, that was, let's try that again. That was awkward. Very good.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I'm Sally Ross.
Steve.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Brady Stratz.
Nice to meet you, Brady. I'll come over here as well, because I might as well circle the room.
Nice to see you again.
And I did bring some notes on the computer just so I can put my mind on track. It's a little easier.
Danny, do you have my slide? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I know we don't have a lot of time and I want to make sure we spend the time doing your interview versus doing introductions. Thank you for going around and saying hi to everybody. I am gonna call out, because I know you got the questions in advance. We are not gonna ask you question 5. Typically, we have a long gap in space between an appointment and an election, but since we know the answer for both of you on number 5, we'll just, for the sake of time, we'll skip that question.
Yes.
Yes, yes. We don't always know the answer though. So thank you for joining us and I'm gonna let Hans get started.
Hi, Cali. I'll give you the first question, and thanks for being here. What experiences and or involvement have you had with the Sherwood School District that led to your application for this position?
I am a mother of 3. My oldest son is graduating middle school this fall, or excuse me, this spring. Graduating middle school this, and my youngest will be in public school in a few years. My middle son is unable to attend school because of lack of supports, and I have seen where the district shines through my neurotypical 14-year-old son. We have some incredible educators, incredible supporting staff. Our athletics program is amazing. I'm so impressed by the diversity of clubs that our schools offer. And I just want to say that our band is nationally ranked and we have a huge following with our band. It's a really cool program. So Sherwood has a lot to be proud of, and this district and this board has a lot to be proud of. I have also experienced the gaps and the barriers for children that don't fit in. I have become more vocal about my own experience, and families have found me and reached out, and this is something that I recognize as a systemic issue. I don't expect many to have the lived experience I do, but my lens of the world is now one of inequality. I believe that's an asset I can bring to the board, but that is why I'm here.
Thank you. What skills and or qualifications do you possess that might benefit the students in the Sherwood School District?
So I bring a unique blend of experiences. I am a mother. I've got a ton of policy expertise. I have advocacy skills, and those can all directly benefit Sherwood students. As a parent of 3, including one with significant disabilities, I've navigated our local school system firsthand. I understand the importance of inclusive education, individualized support, and the need for a strong family and school partnerships. Professionally, I've spent the last 5 years advocating statewide, nationally, for efforts for students with disabilities and their families. I work closely with lawmakers, state agencies, and I've even worked with the Biden administration on education and Medicaid policy. I'm able to translate these complex systems into real-world improvements, and I have a deep understanding of state-level school funding, special education law, and working relationships with both Democratic and Republican lawmakers who shape education policy and will be a real asset to the board. Above all, I'm a networker. I collaborate with families, students, educators, and policymakers from all walks of life, and I want to ensure that every student in Sherwood has the opportunity.
Thank you. Kelly. Number 3, are there any changes or improvements that you would like to see happen within the Sherwood School District?
Yes, I'd love to see more teacher and student involvement in district decision making. for the students. I love that we have the student council member that comes and gives a report. I think that's amazing. But we have a real opportunity as a board to elevate youth voices, whether that's through a student advisory council or simply inviting a representative from the Youth Activist Club to speak at board meetings. Their perspectives are insightful and they deserve a seat at this table. For educators, I believe that we need to trust and empower our teachers, and we need to give them flexibility, encouragement, and support their professional judgment and creativity in the classroom. In my own outreach, I've talked to both of these groups, and they've been really helpful in giving me ideas on how to improve mental health supports within our schools, how to strengthen anti-bully policies, and how to reduce our carbon footprint. Right now, I believe the district is underutilizing important community voices, and missed opportunity can absolutely change.
Thank you. Thanks for your answer, Kelly. Kelly, this one's a little easier. When you disagree with another person's opinion, position, and or statement, what is your preferred course of action?
I want you to know that I bring my own lived experiences and my own biases to the table, as does everybody else. Over the past several years, I've helped build one of the most successful grassroots advocacy organizations that Oregon has seen in the last 50 years. Our members come from a diverse background and across the political spectrum. We are united by deeply personal, often emotional issues. Our success is dependent on our ability to listen openly, work collaboratively, and respect majority rule, even when we don't all agree. I've spent years honing my ability to work with a team, lead through consensus, and stay focused on shared goals. I'm proud to bring that mindset and experience to the Sherwood School.
All right, and last, do you have any other questions or comments you'd like to share with our board?
Yes, I want to start by thanking the board for your commitment to our schools and for volunteering your time to be here. Sherwood is a truly special district, and people move here for our schools. And I'm dedicated to protecting the strong foundation and building on it for the future. I brought some of my friends and family, and they were interested in this political process, but it's really my two boys, one who is sleeping, but my other one that I wanted to be here most. I want them to see their mom do something hard. I want them to see me put myself out here and stand up for what I believe in. And if I don't succeed the first time, I want them to see that I won't stop trying. Well, I would be honored to accept this opportunity and serve as board member for the seat for the next 2.5 months. I recognize that Mr. Kaufman will ultimately fill seat 2 and be an asset to the board. Regardless of the outcome, I'm grateful to be part of this process, and I'm committed to continuing to support our schools and community.
Thank you. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you all for being here.
We will be voting at the end of tonight, so you're welcome to stick around.
Yeah, we are gonna hang out and then go get some waffle fries downtown, support small business. Should I just hang out with my family? Is that,
I have no idea.
how does that work?
Yeah.
I think you can. It's open to public. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We haven't done it in this room before, so we just.
I know, I was like, where am I finding these people? But this is perfect.
All right, go ahead and have a seat and I'll grab it. Sure. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Nobody knows where it is.
It's good to do this every day.
Really, actually, anyway, you want to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
Yes, sure. We'll welcome them and you can start. Is that gonna throw you off? Yeah. Don't worry, I'll get you. Oh, it's soon. And this is something like a long time.
Yeah.
I guess we do that.
Oh.
There you go. Sir? Back. Thank you for joining us this evening. We're gonna get you started. I guess we actually are right on time for you. We're not too late. That clock doesn't work. Anyway, if you'd like to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Matt Kaufman. I am a Middleton elementary parent and member of the budget committee.
Thank you for being here tonight. We're gonna go ahead and get started.
Want me to start off? Thanks for being here, Matt.
Yeah.
So first question, what experiences and or involvement have you had with the Sherwood School District that led you to your application for this position?
Yeah, so a little bit of that in my introduction. So I am first and foremost a parent of two Middleton elementary students, a second grader, kindergartner. And so just starting my journey through Sherwood Public Schools. I also have been on the budget committee for, before I sat down, but I think it's been around 3 or 4 years. Since I've been on the budget committee and participating around the board. So when an opportunity came up to volunteer and to lend my expertise to what everybody was doing, I jumped at the chance.
Thank you.
Matt, welcome back again. Number 2, what skills and or qualifications do you possess that might benefit the students in Sherwood School District?
So my qualifications include I'm an accountant by trade, so I am a CPA in the state of Oregon. I'm also a teacher at Portland State University, so kind of that mix of an educational background as well as a background in finance and how to think about the financial aspects of education are the things that I hope to bring to the board.
Thank you. Are there any changes or improvements you'd like to see happen within the Sherwood School District?
So my big involvement at this point has really been around financial matters, and I think that we have, like, as if I had anything to, Gary and the financial team have done a lot to improve, the financial governance of what's going on in the district. If there's something that I would, the thing that I would like to bring to that is just improving communication of what's been done out to the community. I think that we've done some of that, but having conversations with people over the past few months, I can tell that there's still some trust to be rebuilt with different members of the community around financial management of the district and how the district is managing continued financial stresses from funding levels that are being provided by Salem. And so helping to make it clear both what drives differences in district financial performance, but also kind of the proactive steps that the district is taking to try to get out in front of that and to manage it. That would be my primary goal during the board.
All right, next question, around question 4. When you disagree with another person's opinion, position, or statement, what is your preferred course of action?
I like to try to get as specific as possible. So I'm a numbers person by trade, so if it's possible to get to a specific, quantified measure of what we're disagreeing about, I find that always helps prevent people from arguing past each other or arguing about two different things rather than identifying the actual issue that's at hand. Not everything can be quantified though, but I like to take a similar approach to qualitative disagreements as well. I just try to spend time up front to identify, what is the actual thing that we're disagreeing about? What's the actual decision that we can make in around the thing that we're disagreeing about? And sometimes I find that that can be helpful because sometimes disagreement is really around things that are not under the control of the people who are sitting or you're disagreeing about something that is kind of tangential to the actual decision that you have to make in that moment. And so conflict, I think conflict can be healthy. I think that it is really important to get feedback from different people and to incorporate that feedback and those perspectives into whatever decision gets made. But I always find being as specific as possible around the decision helps to at least make that disagreement as productive as possible. Going in both directions.
Great, thank you. I know you're gonna ask the last question, but I wanted to point out, we're gonna strike number 5 because normally there's a long gap in time between an appointment and an election,
Oh,
but
yeah.
clearly we know the answer for both of you, so we'll move on to question number 6.
Okay, Matt, last question. Do you have any other questions or comments you would like to share with the board?
No, I feel like I am pretty up to speed on what's been going on. So this one I feel pretty. Yeah, all of my questions have either been answered or will be answered over the next couple of months.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate your interest in the position. And then, as I told Cali, we'll be voting at the end of the meeting tonight. And you're welcome to stick around, or if you choose to not stick around, we'll get in touch with you and let you know how the vote goes. Thank you.